David Brownhill used to be the management crew of this business, but next gen have taken over. So we're on the way out, I guess is the best way to describe it. My grandfather grew up in Sydney, and after World War I, he was a bit of the black sheep of the family. His dad gave him £2,000 and said good luck, so he went into agriculture. So he went jackarooing at Yass to begin with after World War I. Then he went up to Richmond in Queensland, and then up to Julia Creek. He sold up in Queensland in 1924, moved to Mudgee in 1925 and sold out of Mudgee in 1957. Came here and looked at Merrilong in 1958. That was £30 an acre, 2,500 acres, and the agent said, no, go away for a year, it's going to get cheaper. And that actually turned out to be true. So my grandfather and my father had a gap year in 1958, so they're ahead of their time. They went to England for the year. Luckily, Dad went because he actually met Mum, and they ended up getting married, otherwise we wouldn't be here, and none of this would be talking about any of this. So that was in 58. They came back in 59 and bought the farm for £22 an acre. So it was on the market for 30, it ended up selling for 22, and that's country, like that's equivalent of $50 an acre, and now we're standing on country worth somewhere around the $8,000 an acre mark. So Mum and Dad moved here in 1959, 27th of June if you want the truth, and it was sheep, cattle, but mainly sheep, and wool basically, and over time they started growing winter crops, and in the 70s when wheat quotas were introduced they started growing summer crops, primarily sorghum, and then we started growing cotton for the first time in 2010 in the summer, both irrigated and dry. And over that time we've added more farms, we've had some grazing farms in between, we've sold some farms, but then we're sort of focused on irrigated cropping on the Liverpool Plains.